Okay, welcome back. Now let's do a couple of examples dealing with the period and the amplitude. Okay, so if we look at the first example here, they want us to tell what the period is. Now, remember, if you notice the general form, remember the general form, it's always inside the function, or inside the argument, it's the general form of bx minus c. Okay, so this tells us that b is pi over 6. So b is pi over 6, okay, which is less than 1. And so what's the period? Well, remember the period is equal to what? It's going to be 2 pi divided by the absolute value of b, oops, right? And so in this case, it's going to be 2 pi over the absolute value of pi over 6, which is positive, so we can drop the absolute value signs. So this is going to be pi over 6, which then equals what? It's going to be 2 pi times what? 6 over pi. And so pi's are going to cancel, and we get 12. So the period for this function, the sinusoidal function, is 12. Okay, and that's it. So what about this function? Now in this function they want us to tell, determine what the amplitude is. Well, the amplitude, remember, is A. In fact, it's the absolute value of A, right? And so in this case, the absolute value, A is -4. So the amplitude is 4. So that tells us that this range of this sinusoidal function, this one in particular, goes back and forth from -4 to 4. Okay, and incidentally, this amplitude is 1, right? So this one bounces back and forth between 1 and -1, but it's going to be stretched out. So it goes slow, right? You've got a long period. Okay, that's it. It's that easy. Just make sure you know what your period is. 2 pi over the absolute value of b, and your amplitude is the absolute value of a.